towards the park and buy the park and then get the tools that's needed. And then on top of it, I gotta fucking. You know what? I'm done. Like it's. I can't do it. Okay, I don't need much tool. Are you in a safe space? I'm near a middle school right now. I'm really safe, but I just need $100. I need to get to work. I'm going out. I gotta get ready, bro. Like I'm stressed out. I'm not gonna deal with people stressing me out. I'm not gonna deal with it. You wanna talk to me when I'm talking on YouTube about some travel stuff? Sure, I don't know about all that stressed out. I'm not doing it. So I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and ban you. That's what I do. You don't got it, but I'm gonna ban you. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It wasn't. Gotta get him out, man.
Hey, oh man, this is crazy. I'm just watching one of these e-beggars begging again after he disrespected his entire audience last night, begging, and then once they gave him the money, he just cut the live off on him. So disrespectful.
I'm not car savvy.
But where you coming in from? Let me know where you coming in from. I'm here in Lusaka, Zambia. Just chilling for the night. Just another simple night. Let's see. Okay, Baba Nali. They amaze me. It's crazy their level of entitlement. Like I think it's a great thing. Oh, nice Poland. I haven't been. I need to go there. But I think Poland is a little too cold for me. The thing with e-beggars, which amazes me, is it shows that there's a lot of money in social media. Social media has a lot of earning potential, but the problem is people are not learning. People are refusing to learn marketing. People are refusing to just learn skill sets to use the internet. It's an entitlement now. Like, hey guys, this is my dream. You need to support my dream. And it's like, no, just give quality, give content, give value. And it's just crazy the type of people that are going around now. Oh, y'all have them in Poland too? That is crazy. Like it just amazes me because you look at some of these e-beggars, the money that they're getting from people, if they really were trying to learn business, they could become financially independent. But like they just, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's hard to explain. From the psychology point of view of it, it interests me because it shows there's something wrong mentally. Like there's something wrong within the mind. And there was something deeply planted in their subconscious mind that gave them entitlement. Like it's a really interesting thing. And then also, I don't think people realize when you lie, you have to remember your lie verbatim every time. Like to tell the truth, you just tell the truth. But when you have to lie, you're usually over embellishing or adding things that don't exist. And so like they don't realize how obvious it is they're lying when they're lying. So it's an interesting thing. Let me cut that down. I don't know. I don't want the cursing to get on there. And so like now he's cursing out his subscribers, I guess you could call them, the people who are following him. Like some of them are trying to give him advice on telling them what to do. And so he's cursing them out because he's telling them if you're not sending money to solve his problem, then you're wasting his time. I wish I was able to just put this on the computer and have it going and just like reacting live, because this is nonsense. But forget about him. If you got any questions, how is Poland? How is Poland? That's the sad thing. Because I've just been watching some of his videos and you can see, I don't know a nicer way to say it than like there's something wrong mentally. I don't know if it's the chemicals in the food in the US, and maybe their drinking water is contaminated, or maybe he don't drink water, but there's a mental disorder here, like something's wrong. Because like this is the same guy that's e-bagging, but he says he's ready to have kids. Could you imagine someone like this having kids like every single day? Oh God, my baby need formula. Oh, my baby need a diaper. That scares me. Like it scares me that there's possible this level of deadbeat dads is going to be coming to the world. Poland's okay. Is it cold there? What's the weather like there? Now, this is going to sound like a silly question. I don't eat meat. So is Poland one of those more meat dominant countries, or are y'all a vegetarian friendly society? Oh, they're in the Philippines. Yo, I'm gonna see if I can pronounce it right. Pitor? Pitor? Am I saying it right? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. There's a lot of begging YouTubers in Philippines apparently, and even a lot of older people are going there and being broke. I'm seeing like there's a lot of in the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam. Like I don't know why people thinking living overseas is fun and easy. Like it takes work to be able to do this successfully. Okay, this guy he's crashing out. Even winters are cold and summers are very hot. Oh, I did not know there was a summer there. Even when I was in Colombia, there was people there that was living there broke, borrowing money all the time. I just stayed away from them. I'll be honest with you. Panama, I didn't run into that many people in Panama because it was more of an older retirement crowd. So most of them were either retired from the government or they worked like they had their own businesses that they retired from. But Colombia, there was a lot of people, a lot of broke expats there. Okay, lots of vegetarian options. I'm gonna have to see how much tickets cost to go there. I think starting. Hey, Corin, how are you doing? Where you coming from, Corin? Coin in Tuanzo Recurso. I'm assuming you South Africa. Are you South African, Coin? Korean? Um, Literally, I'm just chilling here in the house tonight. It's been a real chill, laid back day for me. I haven't done much of anything today. Well, let me not lie. I did a few been doing some self analyzing for the next couple of these last couple of days to start projecting my next goals, what I want to achieve, and everything. So I've been doing a lot of psychology work. Oh, okay. Oh, you in Joburg? I'll be back in SA come May, I think. If my machine that I'm ordering from China gets here, I need to go to SA and Joburg to make some products with a friend. But I'm gonna be there in May. That's the goal. Go in May, and if I have enough time, I'm gonna try to make it to Jeffreys Bay in Eastern Cape. I'll probably catch the bus down from Joburg and go there. But if anybody got any questions for Zambia, oh, it's Scorpio. Oh, I don't know why I should have known it was Scorpion Queen. I should have known it was you, Scorpio. You got all these different names I be forgetting. Jason Biling in Zambia is problematic as in Kenya or Uganda. No, it's not as bad here. There are people that will try to rip you off here, but I'll tell you straight up, if you don't have an NRC, which is the national registration card, no one can sell you land legally. If someone is saying they're showing you traditional land, and ask if it's traditional or titled. If it's titled land, ask to see the title. There's ways they can show that to you. If it's traditional, they must have approval from the headman or the chief before they're allowed to show you that land. And the headman must be there to show it to you. So like you have those little things come in play. The next thing is with buying land here, do not ever give a large sum of money at one time. Even if it's like 5,000 kwacha, 10,000 kwacha, you pay in payments. You don't pay anything up front. You pay in payments and you stretch it out as long as possible, because if someone's going to try to rip you off, they're going to take all their money at one time and then run. They're not going to wait a year to rip you off. To obtain an NRC, the best way to do it is a retirement permit. With the retirement permit, you actually get lifetime residency. So it's a one-time shot. You pay about $630 US, and they give you lifetime residency. So like for now, I'm a permanent resident. I don't have to renew ever again, as long as I just don't leave the country for long periods of time. And I think that's like longer than 6 months at a time without returning. And so I have permanent residency, and anywhere from 5 to 7 years. I've been hearing mixed numbers. So I haven't seen anything in writing yet, but after 5 or 7 years, I can apply to be a citizen of Zambia if I want to. But that's the main things too when buying land. And then don't just listen to someone, like even with me, don't just listen to me on the internet telling you how to buy land. You need to know those people, get to really know them, see them in person. Like for me, any land that I would recommend to someone, it'll be from someone that I'm actually buying from personally too. And then if you're not comfortable with buying from people, you can wait the long route and wait until like different town councils around the country, or even some of the city councils, they're putting up vacant plots or land for sale. And then you can buy it straight through the council, so you know everything will be legal. So even now, I'm waiting for confirmation if I'm going to be able to be approved to buy some plots in Eastern Province, in a place called Cashapp. It's a little town/village that they're building up. And so, so like for that land, it will cost me, I think it's going to cost me 7,000 kwacha, or a little bit over $220 US. And I think that land is 1 acre. I don't remember how much it is. But because it's coming from the actual council, I wanted to go through the process and see exactly what all it takes. So I went and done my interview last month, I think. If I remember correctly, I went and did the interview. And now I'm just waiting for approval. But they'll let you know if you get approved or not. I appreciate it, Scorpio Queen. Yeah, and I've been out here hustling. Like I'm not out here playing around. Like next week, I'm going to go get the minerals permit, or at least see if I can apply for it right now. So I'm just getting everything in order. Adam, hey, how's it going, brother? Hey, did you ever get a chance to text me, bro? Okay, this guy is spazzing out. Some of these YouTubers are crazy, I tell you. Okay, let me check and see. I'm gonna check the phone and see. It might have got lost in messages. Cause like the last 2 days, I kind of just been relaxing, took time off, just to decompress and start getting things in order. after that trip to Eastern Province, it actually, it kind of drained me. And so I was like, I need to take some time and just relax and chill out for a little bit. Oh, this guy's crazy. But I'm gonna check and see. Yeah, how everything been going on your end, brother? Are you still working with Van and all of them? I've been seeing Cobus all over the place now. Corvus, I mean. And how's it in Pretoria, Scorpio Queen? How's everything there? I need to figure out which part of Joburg I want to stay in when I come out there in May. I don't think I want to stay in. I know I don't want to stay in CBD again. Randburg was nice. It just felt far from everything. Like after a while, it just seemed like tiresome just taking Ubers everywhere. I was thinking about maybe parts of Pretoria and then just hop on the train back and forth to Josie, but I don't know if that's going to be expensive either. Man, I was in such the best place in CBD. Y'all just don't know. Japan market opens. I know you got it, bro. Hey, once you find that secret, let me know so I can invest with you. Man, even right now, let me show it to you. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Where is it? Let me unplug it. So like even right now, what I've been getting into right now is the mini Bitcoin miners or the lottery machines. So I got 2 of them now. I'm gonna order another one next month. And then after that, I'm gonna drop a big investment. Put this back in. So that's what it looked like it's booting back up. It's real tiny. Don't use too much electricity. And so then probably in 2 months I'm gonna make a bigger investment. I seen one that's it'll be wintertime, so it's like they call it a mining heater because it produces a lot of heat. So and that one does like 37 terahash, so it gives me a really good chance if I can have that continuously going for a year to maybe mine 1 or 2 blockchains. That's like 3 to 6 coins. So these ones mine at combined, they're mining at 1 terahash. So it's actually still pretty slow. If you're looking at the conversions to the opportunity of it actually, or the chance of it actually mining a Bitcoin, a blockchain, I'm sorry. But like once I get to about 16 terahash, I'm closer. I think like with 16 terahash mining, I will be mining a complete blockchain within 2 to 3 years. So these don't work like traditional where they're getting coins every day. It's like if it cracks open a blockchain, it'll get you 3.12 coins. So a little bit over 240,000 US dollars. So it's a good risk for the reward for the risk, actually. Oh, is it gonna be winter in May? I really hope we don't get that. I was hoping I'd catch the tail end of winter because I don't want to be freezing there. I appreciate it, bro. Once I crack one, trust me, you'll know. I'm just testing them out, man. I found out about them about 2 months ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go all in and try it. And so I'm just slowly buying them up. And because electricity is more affordable here, it's even less than SA. I feel like I'm gonna just keep those going, and eventually once I build my properties, I'm gonna have little mini Bitcoin miners throughout all of them because I want everything going through solar. So I'm gonna get completely off of the public grid and do everything solar. And so I feel like that way electricity will be just about free. But once any of the machines do a blockchain, I'm in the black just from one hit. And then I'm gonna probably go to some of the bigger blockchain miners. But I want to get what is it called? Can't remember the name of the miner, but it mines Dogecoin, and so I want to get one of those because I feel like Doge is going to be a really good coin in the future. Okay, just checking them out. So yeah, the contact who literally does solo and crypto again. Anybody? Oh, please too, man. Please do. I definitely love to pick their brain. That's what I miss about SA, man. A lot of people in SA are actually ahead of the curve. Man, I miss SA. I miss the professional development events, everything. Okay. I call it June break in the winter. I'm hoping that load shedding is not bad when it starts. That's just a dream. How how is the load shedding there? Is it better? Is it still load easing or is it load shedding again? I even saw Botswana's having electricity issues, but like now electricity is getting a little bit more stable here. Oh, Adam, man, she enjoyed herself, bro. I hate she didn't get to meet you. Um, she freaking enjoyed herself, man. At her second to last day, I took her to Monte Casino, and that just really impressed her. She was shocked. Let her do a little bit of gambling because she likes gambling. So she had fun doing the blackjack. Everybody at the table was nice. She had a real good time, man. I was so happy for her. She still talks about it to this day. But I think in the next 2 years, I'm going to end up just moving her here. I feel like by 2 years, I'll be pretty settled as far as having majority of my rental incomes put together and the cars that I'm slowly purchasing for putting on Yango. So I have a good amount of multiple sources of income coming in. And then that way I can start building a home for her. And then I'll probably have her a full-time nurse. So have a nurse that is probably not working here and just have them get two of them and hire. So that way she has somebody day and night to be with her at all times. And then even if, let's say if she want to go to South Africa to go to Joburg for a little bit, I can just put them on a plane and, fly her out, let her stay a few days, fly her back out. But she had a great time, man. I was mad at first because people had her scared. Everybody telling her how dangerous it is, be careful of this, the criminals of this. And then I had to tell her, I was like, dude, do you think I'm gonna let you come here if it was that dangerous? Like if it was that dangerous as people saying it is, do you think I will let you come here? Cause I told her, I was like, I didn't let you come visit me in Colombia because it was too dangerous. But I was like, I'll let you come visit me in Panama. And then she was like, yeah, you're right. And so then she really had a great time. And she saw how nice the people are. She was shocked. She went back and she told them, she was like, oh, y'all a bunch of liars. Because she was like, y'all had me over there scared and I was safer there than I was than she felt in the U.S. And so that was a funny thing. And then on New Year's, I had talked to her and she was telling me how much shooting it was over there. And she was like, well, were they shooting there? I was like, no. I'm like, I heard maybe 5 firecrackers here. That's about it. I was like, people don't shoot guns here. This is a peaceful country. And she was just shocked. She was like, they were just shooting like crazy here. I was like, yeah, we don't do that here. This is a good civilized country. Oh, appreciate it, brother, man. Adam, man, you and most of the other South Africans I know, man, y'all helped me through some of my most difficult times, man. Like that year in SA, helped propel me to the place I am today. And I appreciate you and everybody else, brother. Like, it was really such a great time in SA. It was sad having to go, but I understood that it was a necessary process because the way I plan on setting up things here in Zambia, I feel like it's going to really push me to that level in business that I've always been dreaming of. What Scorpio say? People can be dramatic sometimes. It must have been a great experience for a lifetime. Yeah, it was. Man, Scorpio Queen, they were calling like every single day. She got to the point where she said, "Stop calling me." Cause they calling every day. Are you okay? What is it like? Then they showed her the apartment. Like, I had her in a nice apartment. The only thing I messed up with the apartment, it was 2 stories and I didn't realize it. So her walking up the stairs was a little challenging, but also at the same time, she needed it because she doesn't move around too much in the US. You know, she'll just walk to go to her car and maybe go to the grocery store, and she's coming back home, and then she's just sitting all day. And so, like, it was really good for her to walk around, and she was feeling a lot better by the end of the trip. So I was having her on smoothies, giving her chia seeds, letting her eat a little bit healthy, you know, letting her eat some of the food there. She enjoyed what was that place? It was some place I got her some steak from. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed the beef there. She enjoyed the fish at Fishaways. She was really enjoying her time there. The only thing she didn't like was the hot dogs from Sausage Saloon, I think. I just told her, I was like, look, I don't eat meat, so I can't recommend nothing to you. That's just a miss. You just messed up on that one. But yeah, she had a great time, man. I was really happy for her, especially at the casino. Because her thing is casinos, and her seeing a casino that was that nice, the people were nice, and then she won a little bit of money too. She had a blast. So I was happy for her. Okay, brother. Hey, I appreciate you hopping on, man, and I'm gonna check my messages tonight. I'm gonna go through before I go to bed, and then I'm gonna message you. Okay, but appreciate you hitting me up, brother. And sorry I didn't get to see you, man. But next time I'm there, I'm gonna get to see you. I'll definitely see you before I go to Eastern Cape if I make it out there. No guarantees yet. And also, still looking forward. Are you still putting out videos too? I haven't been seeing anything. Yeah, Scorpio Queen. I still got to get some land in. Okay, let me check my settings and make sure your videos are. I should be notified if your videos coming. Man, I've been finding YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. I never subscribed to. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. Oh, it's your trading. Oh man, that's very smart, bro. Very good way to go back and look on things. What's my water? Okay, something not right. Let me shoot out a text real quick. I'm surprised everybody else haven't hopped on. Zambia has much potential as a hidden gem. Most traveling expatriates are not aware. That's true, Serenity. I was talking to a travel YouTuber yesterday. I was telling him, I was like, hey man, you should come out to Zambia. Like, I think it'll be a place where you can really make a good name for yourself in Africa for his channel. And he didn't know anything about it, so I was just explaining stuff to him. And then I started seeing, I've been researching videos on Zambia. There's not many people talking about it. Even the expats that's living here, the few that are talking about it on the internet, they're talking at a very surface level. Like, they're not talking about all the opportunities that really exist here. They're only looking at some of the things that are aimed at expats. which is always going to be more expensive. And so it's going to be fun, like this next year and a half of really releasing content, giving information, explaining stuff. Just really, because I'm gonna just take y'all along the journey. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just ate earlier. I'm gonna really take y'all through the journey of me building all the businesses and everything. So as soon as let me see what's the next thing I'm doing. Next thing I'm doing is the minerals permit. So as soon as I do that, oh Zam, hey, how's it going? Yo, I'm sorry, it's 1:45, man. Get some rest, bro. Get some rest, please. See, that's the problem, Zam. I gotta figure out a neutral time or pick certain days for different regions. I just found out like I have people from Pakistan watching, man. I was like, I'm getting a good number of people from Pakistan. And so like I'm gonna try to start scheduling lives for, the really what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm tired today. And I ain't even done nothing. That's the sad part. To more accommodate for people of different regions. I think now this time is good for Americans, but I think because it's Thursday is a bad day. So I know Saturdays are going to be dedicated live days. I know I get a lot of people from a lot of different areas on Saturday, I guess because it's the weekend. So I know Saturday I'm going to do maybe 2 lives a day. One early in the morning and then one in the evening around this time. But how are things in Australia? I heard it's getting expensive there. I don't think I'm going to ever visit. I want to get to Sydney, but I don't think I'm going to visit if it's getting too expensive. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, finally it popped. But yeah, if there's any questions, anything, man, y'all can talk to me. I had to cancel my StreamYard. I don't like doing the live like this either. I like it where you all can come up, we can talk. Everybody come on the panel and talk. I had to cancel my StreamYard because something happened. It just stopped working. I don't know what happened. I was trying to go live a few times. If you saw some live videos where it kept saying Jason was live, but it's no content, that was my StreamYard. It kept creating a live event, but it wouldn't let me go live. So I ended up canceling. I'm gonna look for a different software to use or try to use them again and see if it just worked. And cause that way you all can just hop up, talk, ask questions. We can just chat. Like I don't want to feel like I'm always just talking to you. Like I want everybody to know that input matters. Let me see. Yeah, the network has been really bad here today. Oh, that's Miko. Okay, I need to go there. Oh, also good news. I'm going to eventually be moving from this place and I'm going to move to a different place. It's actually still getting built. It may be finished by the end of next month. Hope so. And once I move there, what I'm doing, I'm negotiating now because it's a 3-bedroom house and a 2-bedroom house. And they're semi-detached. So they're semi-detached to each other. And so I want to rent out both houses. And if so, it'll be looking like I'll be renting them out for about $360 for both. So that's going to be real fun, having my main house and then having a second house that I'll start using for whenever people come in. That way they can just rent that, but also use it as just a secondary office to where I'm literally walking next door to go to work. Just really detaching the work part of my life and life. So that's fun. And then I'll let you know exactly how that works out. And you'll probably be going along with me as I'm furnishing it. Because what I'm going to do, the furniture that I put in this house, the next house is going to be the furniture that moves into my personal house that I built. And that'll be the first No, let me not lie. That's not going to be the first house I build. The first thing I'm building on the property is going to be on my property is going to be stores. I'm gonna do the storefronts first because then those will be able to make money as soon as people come moving in. And I want to build the storefronts. Like I want everything. It's gonna be like an empty shell, and that way, like for the grocery store, if somebody want to come in, they can just come in. Everything is already put in place. I want to make it completely ordered. Oh, you have two houses in the Copper Belt and Love House, for example. You have to jump through hoops. Exactly. Yeah, man, Zam, they don't hear you on that. People don't understand how simple it is to get things done here. You don't have to go get all these permits. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do the one thing I don't like that I've been seeing about some of the houses. The walls are too low for me. I know I'm taller than the average Zambian, but I'm like I want the wall to at least be 2 to 3 feet, not meters, 2 to 3 feet taller than me. So maybe around 8 to 9 feet tall, and then have the electric wire going around. And because I've done my layout of how I'm gonna do the properties, the high fence, the electric wall, and then I'm gonna put different forms of cacti and other defensive plants that they use here. Use those to go in all along the walls, so that way if somehow somebody tries to jump over, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening, and it's gonna be painful. Uh, yeah, but I love the way you don't have to jump through hoops here. As long as you're doing things legal and according to the laws of where you're at, you have no problems here. But if I get approved for the land in Eastern Province, I'm gonna put the shops on hold and I'm gonna shut everything down and just be building out there first because that is gonna be a good money maker over time just by seeing the areas. Because even there, like the people who work for the town council in Chasefu, they live in the town before them called Lundazi, and they have to bus every morning and every evening to go to work and get back home. That's like a good 45 minute just wasted both ways on bus. So I feel like if I build the houses first there, it's going to be a really good possibility that most of them are going to just probably just start renting out the houses right away, and especially at the price point I'm going to put them at. And then I feel like also once they see the style of living that I want to bring there, it'll be a lot simpler to get more land to acquire as it opens up and they want to develop more. Graza said, I'm living deep in the rat race. Every day is just another day on the hamster wheel. Zambia is my ticket out of the matrix and path to true freedom from being owned by the big corporations and government. Once I clear my debts, I'm leaving the UK. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like the American dream is in Africa. Like it is not in the United States. I was telling the brother the other day, like the American dream will turn out to be one of your biggest nightmares. And the UK is the same. Like it's expensive, and that's what people don't understand. Like you cannot out earn inflation. Like you can't out earn it. And the best way to truly get to your financial freedom and security is to earn enough money there, hold on to it, or have streams of income coming in every month or monthly. And then you take it to another country where it's going to multiply somewhere, because it's the multiplication of your money that's going to open up the opportunities for you. And this is one of those financial things they don't teach us. Like they don't teach us this stuff. Like they're teaching us how go to this country is you can earn more money. You can earn more money. And the truth is earn enough money in your home country, budget, live below your means, don't get in too much debt, learn the debt system, because the debt system is very important to help you grow. And then you just take it to another country where you can assimilate, get into their systems, and then you just take advantage of it because you just making more money from the multiplication of it. And that's all I'm doing. Like I am not rich. I didn't come here as a millionaire. I'm literally using my military disability pension or my military retirement pension, and I'm using that to build generational wealth here. I don't go out a lot. I'm not out here having fun, drinking. I'm out here having fun, looking at land, seeing what opportunities are here, learning about different permits, what are the legal ways to do stuff. And I'm telling you, it's that simple. And a lot of people are not willing to do it. You'll be shocked. We have a grocery shop in front of a house with a kebab machine that does really well. Yeah, that's the same thing that I'm gonna do, Zam. So I have enough room on the plots that I bought for shops. I own two plots, and then I have two more reserved for me that I'm gonna start paying off in July. And so on those first two plots, I can get about 4 to 5 shops on there. So one's gonna be a grocery store. I want like a kebab store selling shawarma, which is just gonna be a real little space with the machine, maybe just a little bit of room for the people to sit and eat in there, so that way they're not in the sun or if it's raining or something. And then I know I want to have like a butcher shop there, so that way people don't have to go to the city to get meat or anything. They can get everything there as they're building their houses. And I haven't figured out. Oh well, I do know what it is. The fourth shop is going to be a hardware shop. So any tools you need, things of that nature. And then also I want to set up a landscaping company there also. So that way, let's say 10 people build their houses and have those 10 people like, hey, if you use this landscaping company, we're offering you your services of gardening, all of that, keep your yard maintained. And it's just this cost a month, which could be something as simple as like 500 kwacha a month. And it maintains their yard, everything like that. And that way also let people know, like, you don't have to worry about somebody just in your yard all day. Because like people are using the sickles to cut grass. Yeah, a one-stop shop. Like people use the sickles to cut grass. So someone can be cutting grass for 2 or 3 days if the yard's big enough. And I'll be having them using weed eaters, gas lawnmowers, and teach them like, look, quick. It's about fast pace. The faster you can get this done, make it look real nice. Get out of their face. Like nobody wants to see a grown man in their yard all day long. I don't even like when I see the people here all day long. It's like, dude, do your work and go home. Like you need to get out of here. And so it's just going to be, changing the mindset of people, like what can really be offered. And what kind of price, and also start teaching people time is money. The amount of time that I see people be doing for just simple tasks of cutting the grass, I'm like, guys, if you just invest a little bit of money to multiply your time of being able to do this faster, you can go earn 3, 4, 5 other jobs. But that mindset or business thinking isn't here yet. At least I haven't seen it. And so then with the other 2 plots that I'm gonna get for a shop, I think one is gonna be a mechanic shop because I feel like if people have issues with their car, that way they can have a reliable mechanic close by. And then with the mechanic shop, we can just offer if someone needs a ride to the city, something like that, so where we just drop them off free of charge, because we'll be working on their car. Just little things like that. Maybe then a auto parts store next to it. Have everything that everybody's going to need just right there. Maybe a computer center for people to use internet. Really just trying to bring a different type of living. And the only difference is that I want to do is I want all the billboards, instead of having like the paper billboards showing your company name and the painting. I want to do everything digital. So I've been looking at monitors ordering from China to where I can do up just digital displays where everything's going to be digital. I think one of the biggest problems with a lot of businesses now is at the end of the day, we consume everything with a cell phone. So when you're looking at painting, faded colors, rips, it makes it at a subconscious level, it makes you not want to actually purchase as much as you would. And I think by digitizing everything, it'll be a good psychological study in business too, to see like how are sales going to go? Like even just as simple as having digital little screens showing the price tags on stuff. Um, Real simple stuff. Also, market shop selling linen wigs from China. Wigs are a big deal in Zambia. Yeah, wigs are real big here. So with the linen, that is something my girlfriend is actually starting up now. She goes to Tanzania a lot and purchases fabrics and stuff because she's a designer, and she does custom clothes for people. She sells linen in bulk to people. It's real good money in selling linen, and because the prices in Tanzania they're affordable uh, with the exchange and everything. So like she's doing that. She's setting up purses, everything. Even like I told her, I was like, with the money that she's making from there, we're going to probably end up purchasing 2 or 3 more industrial sewing machines and a couple of industrial overlockers within the next 2 years, just to start getting people working for us doing that too. Okay. Sorry, Jad, to send a text. Serenity said, excellent idea, Jason. Great thinking. Time is definitely money. Zambia needs that. Yeah, it's just once people start realizing they can make more money in a day than a job they're probably doing for a month, it'll really shift them. And I think men need motivation, and money is a big motivator for men. And once a lot of the guys here start seeing like hard work does pay off, but hard work doesn't mean just physical labor. Sometimes hard work means just doing something correct and a little bit above the call of duty your first time around. Because one of the other things I see here is there's a lot of times where people don't really care if they make a mistake. And it's like, slow down, take a couple of like another 10, 15 minutes to analyze the problem and think through the problem. And then once you think through the problem, you can actually correct it completely the first time. And people will appreciate that more than a week or two later, you got to come back and correct the same problem. Because after a while, you get tired of that. And so I just think that's something that just needs to be taught here. And the best way to teach it here is through opening up a business and hiring people and putting that demand and that pressure on them. I feel like once people get that pressure put on them, but then they see the earning potential of it, it's going to click a light bulb and they're going to be more like, wait, this pays off more than what I've been doing probably my entire life. And I think that's it. Once you see that, you're going to see a lot of mindset shift from men here. Because I say this, the biggest problem I see here, and it's in a lot of other countries, there's too many men that are not working. Uh, Have you ever heard that saying, idle hands is for the devil? Something my grandmother used to say. That's Southern Christian women, where they have some saying. But that's true when it comes to men. Men need to be working. Men need to get away a lot of energy. When you see men just sitting around doing nothing day in, day out, it messes with a man's everything, their identity, their self-worth. Like they need, as a man, we need to always figure out ways to earn money. We need to be doing stuff. We need to be busy. And so uh, that is something that I'm really looking forward to being able to theorize with once I start setting up businesses. Okay. Yeah, earrings sell here. Just about everything sells in Zambia. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with Zambians, like I always tell Zambians, like some Zambians need to start getting passports and start taking things from here and selling in Botswana and South Africa. Uh, Especially like a lot of your cell phones are cheaper here than they are in other countries. And if you just let's say if you take a cell phone here that's 12,000 kwacha and you go sell it in Botswana just for 13,000 pula, because the pula is more, you've earned way more money than your 12,000 kwacha. And it's a simple way to just set up business. But even I don't have it over here. But I was talking to a buddy today and I was telling him, I'm like, look, you can take this baobab, baobab coffee, which is a healthy caffeine alternative coming from the tree of life. I'm like, you can just take this, buy it in this package, put it in a new package, and resell it and ship it to the US. And you'll probably be making 5 to 10 times more than what you spent for it. A lot of people sleep on man, I'm getting tongue twisted here. A lot of people sleep on doing businesses in other countries. There's ways to set up businesses at a very small level, just working with someone in that country if you know people in those countries. And it's a good way to just be earning income, like another part of multiple streams of income, without really doing much. Like the bags that we buy from Tanzania that my girlfriend sells here, I always buy extra, give her money to buy some extra ones. And I'm starting to send them to my mom in America. And I told her, hey, just start selling some of these bags. I think the bag cost me $3 to $5. She's selling them for like $40. And right now, I just told them like, hey, just make some extra money for you. Like if people want some bags here, you can just take all the money, sell these, and then maybe after a couple of months, then we'll, find a way to do a split 70-30 or something, 40-60, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I was just telling them like, hey, here's a way to just earn some extra money. So like that's something I don't think a lot of expats even think about, like because there's things here in Africa that people love, like black soap, shea butter, all these different things, and you can be repackaging them or even keeping the same package on there and just send them to someone overseas, and then just sell it at a different price. There's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, it's good business because even with the minerals permit. Did I open the gate? Because even with getting the minerals permit, my whole plan on that is to be able to take them to New York City and just sell them to Trax Gold. I know he buys a lot of minerals. So I have a plan doing that. And then to be able to go to the US for free without having to pay for the rides. What I'm doing now, I'm actually checking with the US consulate. And because I'm a veteran and I had clearances and stuff with the government, all I'm going to do here is get my license to carry and license to have guns. And then I'm going to ask them if I can be a secondary air marshal here. So a lot of people don't talk about this, but as an expat, especially if you have law enforcement or military experience, you can sometimes get picked up as like a honorary or special air marshal, to where whenever there's a criminal from here that has to go back to the US, you're the person that escort them on the airplane and you hand them off to whoever the agent is or the law enforcement that's picking them up. And they pay for your ride, they pay you. It's actually a good way to, travel and earn a little bit of extra money for free. And so that's just one of the other things I've been cooking up. I don't turn down opportunities, man. I'm a hustler. I believe in hustling. I believe in finding every stream of income that you can put in. When I talk about MSIs, which is multiple streams of income, I'm about that life. You see, I have my Bitcoin miners. I have this YouTube channel. I have my TikTok channel. I've been posting on Threads. I still have my email marketing business. I just have to go back to it whenever I feel like it. I also have, but I'm not doing it till my internet gets better. Like you see, I'm talking about the business by sending purses to the US. I'm sending boo-boos to the US. I'm sending some of the coffee to the US. I'm looking into starting to send some of the bags to South Africa and Botswana, open up a little bit of 2 shops there. I'm looking at getting land in not Botswana. I'm looking to get land in Eastern Cape, set up some form of dispensary there, setting up cannabinoid oils for lotion, shampoo bars, and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I got going on, man. Like wealthy to get wealthy, you have to be focused and make earning money fun. Like these things where they keep telling people, oh, just dream about it. Just this year, just say this year is going to be your year. 2025, I'm a billionaire. That stuff ain't coming if you ain't doing nothing. You can say it all you want, but if you ain't doing no action and doing stuff behind it and taking risk, it ain't coming. I'm just being honest with you. Sweeney said, I know you spoke about the mineral permit. However, do you know anything about agricultural seed permits or clearances? I know for tobacco, you have to have a spot. I have been looking into tobacco. You do have to have a spot for that to be able to sell the tobacco. I'm going to be working on that in the future to figure out how to get it, acquire a spot, and then I will be letting everyone know exactly how that go. I'm not getting too deep into the agriculture right now, just because I was focused more on land, and now that I have the land, I'm going to be focused on building. So the houses and the shops first, depending on if I'm approved for the land in the village yet. So I'm waiting on that approval first to get in there. So those are the main 2 focus. Once those finish, my focus is the mineral permit, because then I want to start looking for mines or people who have minerals on their land and work some deals with them, to where I'll probably be bringing in a couple of small level machines like rock tumblers, things of that nature, and rock crushers to get the minerals. And then as soon as I can see how much minerals are coming through, fly to New York City, see how much they're worth and the grade of them. Then that'll give me a good idea of how to move to the future on it, and also how to start scaling it. So it's a lot to it. I do plan on getting to farming as far as cows, goats. I might do pigs, because I know a guy here that he says he likes dealing with pigs. So I would have to work out some kind of deal with him to where maybe like the first 3 years it's a 70-30 split, since I'll be putting up most of the cash buying the land and buying the cattle. And then maybe after year 3, 4, or 5, make it a 50-50 split, to where he has equal gains in it. I'm not trying to rip people off, but I do have to make sure that my investment is recovered. That's just business 101 there. So I do plan on doing those. I have to go look into Northern Capes, Northern Province still, Southern Province. There's a lot over the years you'll be seeing, Serenity, of me getting all of that, because it's a lot of opportunity here, man. It's too much here. I am not joking when I tell you there's a lot of opportunity here. This is a hidden gem that no one is talking about. Even Africans aren't talking about it. And the funny thing is, I don't know if you know this, Scorpio, most of the houses for rent here are owned by South Africans. There's a lot of South Africans that own land here and own rental houses here. They make up the majority. And so what I've seen here through their housing shortage, affordable housing shortage, because there's houses available, it's just affordable, that I'm just going to go in and take that market that no one actually wants to work with, and I'm going to make it affordable for them. And the goal is to, in the next 5 years, to build 100 tiny homes, and I'm putting them each at 1,000 kwacha a month, and that'll be projected 100,000 kwacha a month business just from that right there. That's on the Smith. Thank you. Looking forward to the information. Oh no, anytime, Serenity. I appreciate everybody hopping on. Like, we got to end this gatekeeping. Like, we all need to start understanding what's out here, what countries to go to. Because the thing is, if 100 diasporans came to Zambia and all worked together, just put in $100 each, I would say it will probably take less than 10 years for every last one of them to become a multimillionaire. There's a lot of opportunities here. I haven't even got into the transportation market, like what I've been seeing here with transportation and logistics. It's crazy. I haven't got into the biodiesel market that can be here by using soybean oil or maize oil to make canola oil. Um, there's so much space here. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of things I've been looking for here. The upholstery business, a lot of these public buses and stuff, they could be upholstered. Um, it's getting things serviced here. Like there's just a lot of stuff that no one is looking at pretty much making money off of it. Like capitalism you don't see capitalism here. Did he really do that? Yeah. Sad. Just sad. This one guy begging got tired, so he cursed him out and got off, and then he took the live down, so there's no proof that he was online begging. So these last 5 days he's been begging for money every day, and so each day he take the live down. But if there's any questions or anything, I'm gonna wait about another minute or two. I don't want to just sit here and talk to you in a soliloquy. I appreciate everybody hopping on, especially you, Scorpio Queen. We ain't talked in a long time. I appreciate Adam hopping on, Zam hopping on. Hope you got some sleep, brother. It's almost 2 a.m. in Australia. But I'm gonna go on and hop. That's a sign for me to go ahead and hop off. My lapel just lost charge. I need to charge it up. Appreciate everybody hopping on. I will catch you maybe tomorrow. I might hop on live. I might go to Zambine Cafe and have brunch. And if so, I'll take you along with me. I'll let you see how it looks. Real beautiful place. Another little cafe spot that I like out here in Lusaka. But other than that, just remember this: success is simple once you know how.